Okay. Beta. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that. What's the deal, baby? Y'all didn't know. Big Boss Hog, Boss Dog, K-Po through the dough. Here to talk to boxer before I get on my son. Liquid. Tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call that mental health hotline. Remember, you matter. Peep game. 84's on Will Swing. Your boy just came out the gym. I did legs today. Now, when I was younger, I used to go in there and squat 315, 385. I think the highest I've ever squatted in my life, maybe like 485. I was 25 years old. You know what I mean? But now, your boy back ain't set up like that. Give it to me. My back ain't set up like that, man. I'm 34. So, stuff starting to crickly and clackety. I said, man, let me go on and just stick to, squatting 225 pounds and just do it for reps. So I'll be squatting 225 for like 10 reps, 15 reps. Just depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. I just go for reps. You know what I mean? But your boy bulking right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm bulking because my wife, she like when, I'm more muscular. I like to be a little close to my old fight weight. I used to fight at 178 in the amateur. So, now, about 195. But I like being, nimble. But the crazy thing is I'm still nimble now. But let's talk boxing. Errol Spence, he returns December 2024. Let's discuss it. According to WorldBoxingNews.com, PBC has laid out their fall schedule, right? So, of course, they got Tim Tszyu versus the M dude, Murtalov, whatever his name is, for the IBF belt. They fighting in Florida in October. And in November, they got some dates. They guess a Tank gonna pick one of them dates in November. And then they got December, right? 2024. They don't have a date, but they just got the month. And they got Errol Spence versus Sebastian Fundora. And on the undercard, it's supposed to be Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios. So, good fight card, man. But before I get into all that, excuse me, I gotta say this. I know that y'all bud buddies. I told you in the last video, if you gonna get your booty hurt, right? Pause. Because a lot of y'all booty be hurting. I don't know what y'all be doing in y'all room to Terrence Crawford posters. I don't know what y'all got going on. But y'all come on this video and, oh, you're just mad because Errol Spence lost to Terrence Crawford, so you're just hating on him. Miss me with that soft stuff, okay? I told y'all, and this is the last time I'm going to address this, I'm a fan of boxing, not fighters. That's just what it is. You just mad because I'm cooking you with facts. So that's what you go to, right? That was your Super Bowl. That was your lifelong dream, to see Errol Spence lose. And then he lost, so now you celebrate, okay? Because people who are fans of the sport, we don't talk about stuff like that, right? I don't talk about stuff like that, If I was a fan of fighters, you would hear me only say one-sided viewpoints on fighters, right? Y'all remember, right? Because I got to school y'all niggas. When I talked about that matchup, Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford, I gave keys to victory for both of them niggas. Both of them niggas. Not one of them niggas. When you go to a pro Terrence Crawford channel, it's one-sided, right? So, and a lot of y'all niggas, I be seeing y'all in the comment section of them pro Bud channels talk about, yeah, you're right, yeah. So that let me know right there you're a sack chaser. So when you come on Boss channel, make sure you have your ducks in a row, because I'm going to cook you. And like I tell you, ain't no safety on my Glock. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm saying. Ain't no safety on this Glock over here. Nothing is off the table. So you better be respectful, because if you're disrespectful, I'm all the way disrespect you. That's just how I get down. Anyway, let's get back to regularly scheduled programming. I'm sorry for that little insert. Errol Spence a dog, man. It's a tough fight. It's intriguing because I want to see what type of fighter he is at 154 pounds. You know what I mean? He got a lot. It's a lot. He got get a new coach. We don't know who his new coach is. He gonna try to fight a whole different type of fight. We don't know what type of fight he's gonna fight. It's gonna be, Errol Spence got a lot of question marks. And then you fighting Sebastian Fundora. That boy ain't no slouch. He ain't no slouch, man. That man 6'6", right? Fighting at 154, which is difficult. Dude can fight, and the thing is, he getting better. He's learning how to utilize his length, right? What you mean? Jabbing. I don't know how Errol Spence is going to get on the inside, pause. I don't know how he going to do it, but I'm definitely going to watch the fight to see how he going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I told y'all I think Errol Spence need to go holler at Bozy. That's what I believe. But I don't know if Errol Spence got Roy Jones as his trainer. You know what I'm saying? I don't particularly like that. I even be cool with like Calvin Ford or Kenny Porter or Barry Hunter or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I actually think Barry Hunter would be better because he know how to reach Errol. It's just somebody who had coached him before. I don't feel like Roy Jones would be the answer. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Roy Jones is developing himself to be a decent coach. He knows his knowledge in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I say pro boxer. I think he got a couple of fighters. I think he got that old Floyd Mayweather fighter, or the light-skinned dude who be hanging with Devin Haney. I think he got him. I think he coaches him. But that dude fight on Pro Box TV. He fight over there. But I think that I don't think Roy Jones would be a good coach for Errol. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just think because of Errol's style. Errol is a come for a fighter. He can box, but see, Derrick James, a lot of people say, oh, Errol is this. No, Derrick James teach you, his teaching is this, right? When you train with Derrick James, you make him your trainer. You ever notice a lot of his fighters learn how to fight and be in a line of fire, and he teach you how to sit on your punches, right? In order for you to sit on your punches, you gotta kind of be flat-footed. You can't throw a sit on a punch and you on the balls of your feet bouncing around. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he trains you how to throw punches while still being in a line of fire, right? So a lot of time they slipping punches on the inside or pivoting or just making these guys miss just enough to get another shot off. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually brilliant, if you ask me. And Errol Spence mastered the Derrick James teaching style. So, I don't know, for him to learn a whole new style, and go into, I don't know. I feel like Bozy would be a good coach for Errol, because I feel like Bozy would live with what Errol Spence is, but make him a better defensive fighter. You know what I'm saying? But, like I say, this is a tough fight to go into, to be trying to work on stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to work on that stuff in the fight. With no headgear on, smaller gloves, it's tough. You know what I mean? This is a tough fight. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I don't know, bro. Like, this is a tough fight for that man, bro. I don't know if he gonna be able to squeak through this. I don't know if he gonna be able to get his hand raised. I don't know. It's one of them fights that's a question mark. You know what I mean? But I know one thing, it might be entertaining. Because Fundora is willing to go out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? He willing to let it all go. He a dog too. I respect Sebastian Fundora. You know what I'm saying? But you got to be more than a dog to beat, Errol or Errol to beat Sebastian Fundora. It comes down to boxing IQ. And I definitely feel like this is going to be a tough fight. It's one of them fights where you're going to have to bite down on your mouth guard and, you're going to have to bring it. So I don't know how Errol Spence get this done. I really don't. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you gotta respect Errol Spence, like I say, for him always being in these kind of fights. You know what I'm saying? The man, his nickname Mr. No Tune-Ups. The man don't take no tune-ups. The man don't run from no smoke. You know what I'm saying? No tune-up fights. He always in tough fights. You know what I mean? Fights that he can lose. He's always in those type of fights. His whole career, he's always been in fights he can lose. Right? He's always fought tough guys who you be like, man, I don't know how you beat that boy, man. I'm going to keep it 1,000. How you going to do that? You know? Like, when he fought Danny, we're going to use that. Coming off of the accident. I ain't going to lie, I was like, man, I don't know. I don't know about that. But then he whooped Danny. You know what I'm saying? Gave Danny a beating that I didn't expect that. I thought it was going to be a close fight because normally Danny fights are very close. He had a close fight with Sean Porter and Keith Thurman. You know what I'm saying? And for Errol to just be 70% and do Danny Garcia like that, I said, oh, Errol different. You know? But it's something that Errol is seeing, and it's something that Errol feels that he can beat Sebastian Fundora. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. If he was just at his prime or done, I don't feel like he would request this particular fight. You know what I'm saying? But he feel like, hey, man, I'm still Mr. Big Fish. I'm still this. I'm going to take this fight. So, it's intriguing to see. You know what I'm saying? And Errol, I mean, he could go out with a bang. I mean, I'm going to keep it 1,000. If I'm Errol Spence, I will fight this fight and then retire. Even if I win, I just retire. You know what I'm saying? Like, because you got fighters like him who are underappreciated in the sport of boxing. He's always in exciting fights. He's never fought a boring fight. You never saw Errol Spence fight where he got booed. But I can look at a Shakur fight. I could look at there was one Tank fight where it was like that. That was that fight where Tank lost his belt on the scale. And, you know, they were kind of booing. You know what I mean? Although Tank knocked that dude out, you know, they were kind of booing. You know what I'm saying? Shakur got a lot of boos. Andre Ward had a fight. Terrence Crawford had a couple fights where they booed. But Errol, he ain't have no fights where he get booed. You know what I mean? Errol stepping. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? He's stepping. That's the type of fighter he is. He gonna go out on his shield. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. So it's intriguing to see, you know, like, what Errol Spence gonna pop out in that ring if they fight in December. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, nothing set in stone because, you know, they've released dates before as pertains to Errol Spence, and then he don't fight on those dates. You know what I mean? So we shall see what he do. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Errol Spence gonna come back December 2024? And if he do, how do you think he does against Sebastian Fundora? Who do you think his coach should be? And let me know what y'all think. Bye.